What's good? Unstable creature here, coming off the line with it, and of course, don't question my motives. I be trying to be consistent with it, and of course, it is playtime. It is game time. It's game time. So every week should line up with a video. Week 5, I did have a video. Week 6, I I've been trying to stick a video out there, but at the same time, I have so many things that transpire, and this is just me alone. And then a couple things that I have going on. I do other things on the side, so of course, like me just trying to fit everything in, finding my footing and all that stuff. I try not to let it slow me down, but it do catch itself. So, without no further ado, of course, I'm still going to. Guess what? If you missed week 5, okay, don't worry about it. If you see it in me, I had one. So if you missed week 5, I'm going to shoot that out. And of course, oh, and don't count me for that because it's all about consistency. But if you know me, consistency is what it would be when I come through, what I gotta do. Ooh. No, friend, let me not do that. But at the same time, I have a video for week 5, 6, because I actually been, I everybody has been downplaying week 6. I actually set on a lot of stuff that I felt for week 6. I could have put it out. I could have did this. I could have did that. Like week 5, the videos I wanted to edit, but like, you know what? I'm just gonna shoot that shit out. It's raw footage. I don't do it. I do like to do editing, but because maybe of certain features or shit like that, or just paying for the whole package, that some of the editing I'll be looking like, you know what? If you don't allow me to close a little window or whatever that, paying for something bigger, you know what? Right through my mistakes. Not for That's not cheap. That no here nor there. Right through my mistakes. Okay, this will be all raw, and of course, I said because here coming off the line with it, I am going to do my week 6 coming into week 7, only for the simple fact that I guess I should have been sent this out, but I don't know. Me and my one man crew, so I have to keep on moving in the way that I best know how and just keep on kicking it out. So if I can catch this before the game start, let's get it. Okay, now we are moving into week 7, moving into the Rams. Rams is coming in at 1-4. Let's not take no mistakes. Let's not look at them like they can't get over us. What we need to do is pay attention to all the circumstances and how they played us. Because as long as we keep getting in line with certain stuff, we have to hold the NFL and the ref accountable. Because this stems literally from week 6. Now, I know I'm presenting and bringing forth my video very late. Because guess what? It's week 7. It's time to move forward. Once Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday hit, it's a whole nother, or even Monday, until we get into that Monday night, whatever. But even Monday sets on a different tone. It's a whole nother week to get ready for, where we have to exercise and stretch for. But I do want to bring back week 6 because I didn't make my video, but I still want to present all things that's on the table. Because if you pay attention to a lot of people that I would say have more viewers than me, have a whole more outlook on their stance and everything more than me, but I do want to point out their titles because it's almost like, damn. Even with all the things that we have seen and has transpired, Like, where are we? Are we really moving into what we know will be a structure or a road to faith, or are we really moving into a road or a structure, or it's just our feelings? Because I'm gonna tell you, like, now, some people that I do follow, but I don't, I haven't been in tune with their video, because I like to watch their video after I have already sent out or said what I've said, because I don't want it to be like something like that. So I view titles on videos, but the title also is very different from what I feel and what I see. So I'm gonna circle two titles of a lot of people. I don't follow too many Raider fans, but I do have Raider fans that come up, and then I follow them or see what their structure was and how they came and come. I mean, have they came and come about within everything they build up. So just going off of the title, you know what I mean? Not going off a name, because I am who I am. They are who they are. It doesn't matter what it is. So I want to point out, even week 6, even though we had some vulnerable moments, it doesn't mean that we are weak. We are not ready. And we do not have our QB1. Let me say it again. It does not mean that we do not have our QB1, okay? I'm going to say it for the simple fact that QB1. Write it down, facts. QB1, I'm going to say, even from the time that we even started to play, preseason, whatever, I'm going to go with O'Connell. Only for the simple fact that put us on the chopping block. Let us see what it do. If we look, go, and this video is going to be titled, excuse me from getting it, but this video is most definitely going to be titled week 6 into week 7, because week 6 we threw O'Connell in there, and if you pay attention to the structure and the whole game of O'Connell, he did his thing. Once he start really getting the foot into it, the offense and the defense start backing him up, guess what? The ref failed us. I wish I could have made this video days ago so y'all can understand and y'all can see. Even if you go back on that video, it still is like, eh. So I pretty much feel like it's on me. Not like that, because it don't have to be a one-man crew or whatever the case may be, but y'all need to realize what we are looking at. A lot of times that we came in with O'Connell, and O'Connell did what he needed to do in certain plays, what it came down to, the refs. And when they played their review, you could see that it was on the refs, not only on the announcers to realize, not only on the reviewers and everything. Still, they allow that shit to pass because they know. Okay? Y'all got to open your eyes and pay attention. Even though we are taking major losses, major blows, we have to pay attention to the structure and what's around us. Because I have been bigging and saying, O'Connell also holding everybody else accountable for the things that has occurred and shit like that. Y'all like to throw it on the players. Y'all like to throw it on this. But y'all forget, even in major situations, these umpires, everything else could interfere and throw it in another game. And we seen that in week 6. And I don't know how everybody could get a title that everybody be like, ooh, we got our ass beat. We done. Confidence is out the window. Knowing when we get fucked. So if we start getting our Just like old school. If we were to take it back to old school when Al Davis, excuse me, I know y'all tired of that shit. Like, let it go. But when Al Davis was getting that shit, it was almost like, let's get our mans in together. Let's make no excuses. If we teach our mans about these penalties and knowing this and that, you can't call on that. Knowing that, that. Now, when we see and have our eyes open to who really pay attention to, I just want them to score. So what if they got this foul or not? But if you pay attention to, oh, that's a fucked up ass foul. That wouldn't have went our way if it was a real major game, or is this? Pay attention to the plays that's being played out in front of us. We lost that game with O'Connell doing his best, throwing that shit out, bop, 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 to the ref. Them calling bogus ass plays, them calling all these things. And I thought, even though I watch a lot of like people that presents, and I, follow people that follow the Raiders and shit like that, but people that presents all of this stuff, if you ain't point out the major thing that's actually really killing us, don't go blaming it on the quarterback. Because we see what the quarterback has done in week 6. And if anybody needs to go back on that game, go back on that game. Period. It's facts. It speaks for itself. If you see the way he played that game, if you see the way he was in that shit, even with the Broncos getting a win over us. I'm not saying that can't happen, but during these times when it was already supposed to happen, guess who put their foot in it? The only thing that made a difference was the ref. If we don't start paying attention and holding these people accountable, everybody gonna get fucked over when it comes to time. See, everybody just like, I don't like the Raiders. They this, they that. But y'all won't respect the fact that the Raiders have straightened up in a whole lot of shit. Some of these fouls don't come on the defense. Some of these fouls don't come on the offense. But if you pay attention to what the ref is calling and what they won't show on the video and what they do show on the video, then you can identify. That's why my favor can't be wavered. Period, point blank, because I see the game that they playing. Even like they will pull out a whole game for Garner. All the fouls, some of them fouls be like thrown off, make full, blah, 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 blah. But him throwing them interceptions, having that and that and that interfered with what the NFL thought that they were going to do, even with the refs. Because I thought like, ooh, you know what? When Mitchell was in the game and we had a couple like fouls or it was fought or turned off, I'd be like, I accept it for the time that, you know what? Regardless of who y'all choose, because y'all feel like this is what it is, I do back it, but I do understand that there is another person that should have been there first. Okay? I'm not going to fall off. What I want y'all to do is realize the accountability in everybody. Now, I stand firm when I said during those times in the preseason, when he threw that interception that threw the game, that was just one. After that one interception that threw the game and did this and did that, the other quarterback threw so many and still did the same thing. Y'all still praise it and act like it. Or y'all act like, ooh, we don't have a quarterback. Stop. Boop. Pause. We do have a quarterback. It's what you're going to do. And it's what you're going to bring out of that quarterback. Now, here it is. Everybody feel like the Broncos should have won. I mean, the Broncos should not have won over the Raiders or they stance or whatever. But y'all not paying attention to what's real. During all these games, when all of those plays and shit, don't nobody, the people that's calling those, there ain't nobody called a play. I've been saying the ref. I can think of 2002, 2021. I mean 21. 2000, 2001, 2002, 2002. Something like that where the ref literally fucked us from getting where we were. It's the same example. You know, those, unless you start holding everybody accountable, even for their wrong calling and their wrongdoing, because guess what? A ref could get in the middle of the field and be like, oh, I'm sorry. No. It go this way, it go that way. But for them to keep that same stance, you got to pay attention and got to realize that that is more than what it is. So we may want to come down and feel like O'Connor is not the man. But guess what? I'm going through a whole lot of stuff. You know what I mean? That be trying to prove that I'm not the woman. I'm not this. I'm not that. But guess what? I'm going to keep on moving. Because the reason why you recognize and try to figure out that I'm not this, I'm not that, because I've already started with what I am. So that right there should let you know that somebody is trying to fuck with your whole existence. Your whole purpose of moving forward, your whole purpose of bringing this to what it is. Like I said, O'Connor is your man. At this point, once you have the offense standing behind your quarterback, once you have the defense ready to move forward for your whole offense, this is where it falls to. And y'all allowed, because they noticed that your defense said, let's try it. Your offense said, let's back this shit up. Now that they have the referee to step in. Because if you pay attention to that whole game, week 6, it only came down to the referees why we did not succeed in that game. Okay. Give it to the NFL. Entertainment, right? But entertainment be so fucked with, and so now it's not driven off your natural talent. Okay? Because we could be up there. And like I said, O'Connor is the man for the job in this circumstances. If you see all that we deal with, all that we dealt with, all that we have, he's the man for the job. Whether or not y'all try to put a wool over the eye, you need to pay attention. Moving into week 7. Here we are coming across the Rams, who are 1-4. We moving into week 7, 2-4. That's on purpose. Now, I want to tackle something of the confidence. If you don't have the confidence when you see that a person is fucking over us, go ahead. Jump ship. Go ahead. Get up out of Dodge. Save yourself. But when it comes to this ship, you're going to need some soldiers. You're going to need some people to realize that, yeah, somebody is actually playing on our top. Somebody is actually making it to where they're trying to look like we not ready to move forward, or we not ready to build on what we have. So, I'm not going to take nothing from this Rams game, but I will pay attention, and hopefully everybody open their eyes and pay attention to not only how we play, but how the refs play. And the refs is on the NFL dime. Entertainment goes back to whatever video I said. Just watch all of them. No offense, but that's just what it is. I don't be trying to put nobody out, put nobody in or whatever. I state the facts that I come across. I state the facts that I see. I state the facts that is, and state the facts that lies. Period. So, even with this week that we creep up on, hopefully that we also stay very mindful that we have to watch out and be strong. See, we have been trying to hold out on O'Connell. And then week 6, when O'Connell was ready to break out no matter what, it not only came, the offense stepped up. The defense, like I said, they can shut down certain penalties. Now it come down to the ref starting it. When y'all watch that game and show that game, you will see where everything lies. Otherwise, we would have been above and we would have been on top. Now, those that's trying to count us out, saying that we are done right now, depending on what type of games that they play, we probably are done. But at the same time, keep your faith, keep your momentum. And I'm going to tell you that because that's most definitely that they working on. Because most definitely that y'all have corrected. Y'all have caught, correct, and did better on. Y'all momentum. And since I have to use the bathroom, I'm going to cut this video. And hopefully we catch, correct, and do better. And then visually pay attention to all things that are around us and start paying attention and playing better. Okay? Pay attention to your surroundings at all times. Have a great day. And look, I'm not worried about the Rams stance as far as like 1-4 and we're 2-4. Guess what? If we don't start paying attention, catching, correcting, and do better, and calling them on their stance, we're going to come out with the same outcome. Get ready to catch. Put your boots on, okay? Rating Nation, mount up. It's time to get strong, and it's time to be serious about what we talk about, okay? Walk it like you talk it, without no fear. It can go far. In Jesus' name. Have a blessed day, okay? No matter what it is, since you already counted us out, or even those on our side has counted us out, let's show them what they do. Let's show them what it do. Because even in my stance, me having situations, I ain't put me against you or whatever, me having situations where I work, being an entrepreneur, doing this, doing that, like I said in some of my videos, somebody is trying to really interfere with the progress and moving forward. Because if I have somebody in my emails deleting my texts, if I have somebody messing with this, messing with that, we have to pay attention to our surroundings. And knowing when you bringing a message, sometimes we want to be like, don't kill a messenger. But at the same time, nowadays, the messenger gonna have to strap up or be strong in what they say. Because I don't have no reason to lie. I don't have no reason to come at nobody sideways or do this and that. I want the best, not only for myself, you guys, and the world. That's the only way it's going to actually come together in a good way. See, we allowing our personal feelings and this type of attitude. That's why you can't even celebrate on the field no more. And yes, celebration can be extensive, but just a little and walk off, you get penalized for that. That's some bullshit. So know the difference. Pay attention to your surroundings. May we all catch, correct, and do better in every way. And of course, this video will be titled, not for week 6 into week 7. That's very important. Because even though y'all may cut off O'Connell, he stood his ground. Literally, the referees knew that everybody was coming in line, bring their shit in tight. You got to trust within each other. That way y'all be able to call this shit in. And even though these refs just have too much influence over the game. Some of these videos that we see, I noticed that some videos that's shown, it be trying to show from a different angle so that it fit better for what the narrative is. But when I noticed from the first game to all these other, plays, and you really fuck up. If you really, really, really fuck up, they'll show you all angles. Every angle. The bottom, the top, the side, behind. It ain't nothing to hide when you really fuck up. But when you're not fucking up, certain angles ain't showing. They only showing like you lost this, or it looked like you lost this and this and that. Pay attention to your surroundings. Catch, correct, and do better, because you might not able to send that message to the next person, referees, but you yourself pay attention to the setup. Maybe y'all catch, correct, and do better. Have a blessed day. I am so sorry that I am combining my week 6 with my week 7. And if you don't know that I do have a video for week 5, actually I have 3 of them. It's a one woman crew. So me correcting or trying to editing stuff that I actually like, but then I don't like hobby. You know what I mean? It's like it deals with me. So I don't know whether to keep that video or delete it. Keep that video. So I have 3 videos of week 5, whether I want to put it out or not. And then week 6 just compromise the time that I didn't put week 5 out, and me trying to rush and put week 6 out, but finding the time to actually do everything, because this is, it's my life. This is not the only thing that I do, but nor here nor there. Hopefully everybody have a blessed day. May we catch, correct, and do better, and just pay attention to our surroundings, not just what others do, but the part that we play as well. Have a great one. Okay, stand strong. Okay, it's time to move forward. We have lost. We are 2 and 4 right now. So the only thing you can do is continue to move forward. Some other, people that's more prominent than me has already said that we are done. The confidence, where are you at moving into this week 7 with the Rams? Where are you? I'm just looking like I ain't put no blinders on it. Not for me, not for them, and not the NFL. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and let everybody go. Of course, I'm going to title this video week 6 through week 7, because, I have some things that you guys should pay attention to before y'all dismiss O'Connell, because when they threw O'Connell in that game, knowing that O'Connell have a lot of structure, a lot of ways to play the game, guess what? It fell upon the refs, and the refs most definitely fucked us. So with that being said, I'm going to go on about my business before this game start, and I guess a half hour. Have a blessed one. And let's pay attention to our surroundings. Pay attention to what's going on. Catch, correct, and do better. Because even though they may set us up, we may have to pay attention to that structure or that setup to allow us to exceed. Okay? So with that being said, I'm going to let you go. I have to use the bathroom. Keep shaking my leg. Like my last video. I end that shit quick because I had to use the bathroom. But at the same time, have a blessed one. Take a deep breath and take it all in. Okay? Be ready to recognize, catch, correct, and do better. Because I realize, I see all this, but I can't be mad. I can't do this, can't do that. But we're going to have to correct some of these. I'm going to catch, correct, and do better on some of these situations. See, some of these penalties actually don't come from us. And then the views, week 6, some of these views that they cut even shorter because they everybody don't agree on what was called. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and let everything go, let myself go, because I need to relieve myself. It's too much. In Jesus' name. Okay, everybody have a blessed day. Enjoy. And remember, catch, correct, and do better. We all are around the people that do whatever they want. But it's on us to pretty much steer in a way to be safe. You don't have to lie. You don't have to steal. You don't have to kill. Catch, correct, and do better. May we all live healthier. Okay? Have a great day.